If you're watching this video, you must already be considering launching your fashion brand into new channels. So let me help you. Let me talk you through how you can find the right third-party platform for your fashion brand. So I always encourage fashion brands to start with, how do you want to be perceived by this choice of partnership? So that's really important. You don't want to go into any partnership with, say, ASOS or Zalando or any third party without making sure that their values match back to your brand values, because it can be detrimental to your success. So you need to make sure that a shopper that would shop your brand would shop on theirs, and that again, the value, that customer's value, match back to both platform and to your brand. So as a second kind of starting point, you could actually look at where are your competitors selling. So this will give you some immediate suggestions, ideas of which platforms may be right for your brand because your competitors customers are shopping there. So that's again a great suggestion for you, and you can then look at what they're not maybe doing well at and how you can then do better, and which to approach that third party and suggest a new partnership. So what else can you consider when making this decision? So one would be simply the operating model. So what operating model are you wanting to work in? Are you wanting to do wholesale only? Are you wanting to do marketplace? Because a lot of platforms only offer one or the other. Some do offer both, so there are like a hybrid model that you're able to do. So if you just want wholesale, that will already slim down your options of which third-party platforms you can work with. So it's important to find that out, because that will help you to make a decision. Other factors when looking at the operating model, if you're wanting to extend your sales channels locally, so say you're based in Australia, you want new sales channels there, a lot of brands would choose marketplace only. And the reason why is because it gives you, the brand, control still over your pricing and over the perception of your brand. If you're wanting to potentially be more profitable, you might choose wholesale. And the reason why is that you sell your goods, sale, no return. So it's a cleaner model to work in. The end margin's smaller, but it's guaranteed to be profit. So if you're launching overseas, I would suggest personally to always pitch for wholesale as the preferred operating model, but that's something that you need to weigh up the pros and cons of both operating models. So the next stage of deciding which third party is right for you is to actually ask yourself, what do you want to achieve from working and selling your goods via a third party platform? That's really important that you can answer this, because you might be just simply wanting to increase your brand awareness. So it might just be a marketing tactic that you want to get yourself out there on multiple channels around the world in which to raise your brand's awareness and bring more traffic back to your website. Perfect, that's good. That then means that you should focus on targeting the largest platforms to make the biggest impact. If it's profitability, that's what you want to achieve from this. You really need to find the right brand match. So again, back to the perception, you need to find where your target audience are shopping, and then you need to form a partnership, launch your product on those platforms. Secondary to the profitability would come back to striking the best commercial deal. So think of how much would it take you to ship to that specific country, that specific platform, and do they do marketplace or wholesale? They will start to answer the profitability question. And the final one would be, are you choosing to do this because you want to test a market before you invest in it? So if so, that already gives you an answer. If you're wanting to test a market first, you'll know what market it is. Therefore, again, you just need to find the biggest platform in that market to test your product. So some final bits of advice when making this decision. I would encourage you to actually look at the market research, the channel research. So which markets are performing the best at the moment? So for example, China is on the increase. The online shopping in China is increasing, but say in the US, it's actually decreasing year on year as a global view. you look at which platforms are performing the best at the moment. So we know that the likes of Not on the High Street, Etsy, etc. are doing really well, and the same like Zalando and Amazon are doing really well. So that would be, again, very important information for you to ensure you invest in the safest, the securest markets when looking to find the right third-party platform for you. So hopefully the pointers I've given you will give you lots of food for thought on now what you need to do to create your shortlist and to find the right third-party platforms for your fashion brand. So if you've got any comments, please leave them below or get in touch via unzipped.co. Thank you so much. Bye.